sampler here, and the latest record has more kind of you know, drum beats.
Yeah, it's sort of
things on it.
Yeah, well,
what was behind that decision?
Well, if you're familiar with our records at all, most of the time our records are sort of basically the same as we play live. It's very based on drums, bass, and guitar, and singing, and when we make records, that's sort of been the approach that we've always taken. Just because it was, from the beginning, it was just the most efficient. You know, you'd show up, set up your stuff, play your songs live, go back in, do the vocals, and mix, and that was it. You know, but this time I don't know, when we went in to do Guns and Drums, it was the second time we were working with Dave Fridman, who is a great producer and really adventurous, and we just knew that, I don't know, I guess I felt like when we went in to do Guns and Drums that if we just did it the way if we just go in and record the way we normally play, I kind of already knew what it was going to sound like, because we've already done, you know, we've done it so many times. I just knew the path that you know, I just knew the tendencies, and I knew how I was going to be like, oh, I'll probably get worried about this, and we'll probably spend too much time on this. So to change things up, we decided to set our normal instruments aside and use something else. Basically, we knew the songs. We just felt like we know the songs. We can sing them. We know how they need to go. We know where something crazy needs to happen in the middle. Let's just do that. And so, with some drum machines and this cheap sampler that I've been carrying around for a few years, basically you know, that and some looping, assemble most of the songs that way. And
so how does this drum thing work? Can you pick it up at all? Is it?
Huh? This is I don't know, maybe a good example. I can
This is like a electro harmonics.
It's an electro harmonics drum machine. Basically, it's an old drum machine from the 70s. And, if you want, we can show the video for Breaker. But
sure.
Basically, this is the drum machine we used for this. They came up with it. There's this beat, and you can sit and switch around different. Just on the fly, you can just change loops. You know, it's got 16 or 7.
So are they preset beats in there already?
Yeah,
you just
preset beats
choose
on there.
from them?
And, you know, most people making records these days would probably dump a bunch of it in the computer and go, okay, line up all the beats you want. And, okay, here's the song. Let's do it. But for this one, we just did it on the fly, and we actually ran it through an amplifier, and mic the amplifier. I don't know. This is just stuff we've been dicking around with. We can show the video for. This would be a nice time to see the lovely video as well for Breaker.
This is a song off the new record. And this is in your kitchen?
Oh, a little slower, see? Yeah, that's that drum machine. And Matt on the right there plays the organ. Which is basically a Hammond B3. We did hand claps. It's good fun.
So this is in the kitchen.
This is our kitchen. Oh, this is the video for Breakers. We've done a lot of videos. We worked with Phil Harder, who's from Minneapolis, who really Harder Fuller Films. I don't know. We've done a lot of videos. This is fun.
So where did the concept for this video come from? Whose idea was this?
Well, we've always been kind of into extreme videos, you know. Like you either have to be freezing or falling down and getting a concussion or something.
Or stopped at the border.
Yeah. I'll get stopped for it. But, I don't know, this one, I think Mim just said, oh, this would be really funny if we should, I don't know, we're just talking about video ideas. I've always wanted to have a video where someone just comes and hits me. We did a video like that before, but basically this is sort of a continuance of that concept. Except this time I'm just eating a whole cake. But
Now, I had a question about this. How many glasses of milk did you have under the table waiting as backups?
just one.
Okay.
But it's rice milk, which is the key. Normal dairy, man, you're not gonna put that. You're not gonna put the cake in. The dairy will start messing with your stomach quicker than the cake.
What can you tell us about the cake? Where did you guys bake it?
Mem cooked it. It's chocolate cake. It's my favorite. She's actually she's a very good cook. She's got a couple dessert things that she's mastered over the years, and particularly this cake with this cream cheese frosting. It's very good. No, well, this frosting, yeah, we did it. She lightened up the frosting a little bit this time. Not as much cream cheese, but.
Was there? This wasn't a birthday occasion or anything like that?
No,
it was purely a video shoot.
We got this idea, let's just set the camera and do it.
Now, have you reached for the second glass of milk yet? Yeah, okay,
Yeah, the guitar solo we just got over with is being kind of basically just backwards guitar. And the great thing about backwards guitar is that you just play a bunch of nonsense, and when it comes back, it sounds better than anything you could come up with. Anyways, so just leave it, you know.
Did you do that with a pedal, or did you do that just with tape, just in the studio?
Just tape. Yeah.
So.
Here it comes.
So what was the budget on that video?
About $16. Yeah.
So the other
that was
question.
Weird. You'd think that like the throwing up would be the next thing, but I did throw up a little bit. But the most noticeable thing is the sugar buzz. It's very weird. Like if you got enough liquid in your stomach to get your your stomach's gonna start absorbing that sugar right away. It's really.
So what did you do?
Really freaky.
Did you have to go run around the block 100 times or something?
Paced up and down, scratching my head for about 15 minutes.
So you guys have a couple of young children at home. Have they seen this, or are they allowed to see this?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they were there.
Well, have they tried to? Have they been like, look, I'm daddy, and then?
Yeah. No, none of that. No.
Not yet. You decided what you're gonna say when that day comes.
They do think it's funny. So. Okay. It's not. Yeah. I mean, it is funny. It's funny.